Hello everyone, Duke here with part 23 of this Prussia campaign, Napoleon Total War. And we're at a good juncture in the west, with France all but pushed back all the way to Paris now, which they have fortified along with their Spanish allies. That promises to be an epic showdown no matter what, and I think Napoleon is en route. We're resting up our armies here in Brussels because the capture of Reims was quite costly for us in manpower. And we held off, actually, well, so we held off, I mean we defeated Napoleon down here in the south, and now I think the option is open to take Toulouse, just to deprive them of quite a wealthy town there. We've cut off all access for them to the sea, so I think they are on borrowed time, but they're still a very strong cornered tiger. But in the east, our fortunes are not so good. I think our army in Minsk is due to be killed by the Russians here. If they demand a surrender, I'll take it. Otherwise, I think we're just going to have to fight to the last man and hope for the best. But we have got an army on its way to the east now. I think it's probably in our interests then, if that army falls, we'll raise another army, and it'll probably be more of a holding action here in the east, whilst I use my remaining armies, if we can get Paris sorted out, to just deal with our victory conditions here. So, because it's Napoleon Total War, I feel like it's always right in these campaigns to defeat Napoleon if you're not playing as him. And that's what we're going to try and do. Just being a little nosy, looking at what Austria has. They still haven't repaired this drill school. Yeah. They've got quite a few armies. I think they just defeated, oh yeah, this army here in the last episode. Oh, it's a mostly militia army. Oh, Italy. You have all those military facilities under your disposal and you recruit militia. Okay, I could probably use this agent actually to do some shenanigans. I will send him... Well, I don't really know where to send him. Don't really have much of a use for him over here in the west. I know where Paris is. I'll just keep him there for now. He's safe in there. Can't be targeted. Okay, I'm going to end the turn. I don't think there's anything more to do. If Britain needs negotiated military access with France, I will be upset. I would almost take that as treachery. Oh my goodness, they've left Spain, Paris, quite undefended. Okay, they've taken Galicia, the Austrians. We kind of knew that was going to happen. The Austrian army is making a nuisance of itself. I think I just saw Wellington moving around. Oh boy. Oh, I think the army in Minsk just dies. Okay, it just died. Okay. I thought that they'll come to, like, this is the final turn now, either fight or do you give up or whatever. Turns out it just dies. I didn't know that. So, I've learnt that. That is a bugger. I've completely wasted that army. Yeah, but it's all a learning thing. I haven't actually really been in that situation before in all my years playing this game. Oh gosh, our protectorates are just so rubbish. Alright, so yeah, we just surrendered. Okay, here's what it is. We know in the future not to do that. Heroic death. Yep. Oh, well, he's not dead. He's just surrendered. Military Academy in East Prussia. Excellent. That will allow us to raise a new army here. Our income will have gone up a little bit. General available, David Ludwig. Spy network established, all that good stuff. We've got an army sabotage somewhere. Oh, look at this. I already am raising a new army. Wow, I did this ages ago. It was so long ago, I actually forgot I did this. Oh, well, let me just check where we are. Brandenburg's the other one. Okay. Oh, yeah, fine. That's not a problem. Brandenburg. There we are. Recruiting up some cuirassiers as well. Can we get them here? Yeah, good. Okay, so let's recap. We have... In fact, I might even just cancel recruiting those. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to get them here anyway. I might as well just recruit both of them here. So that's one. I've got 2 Lancers available over here. Which I'll march this way. I've got a cuirassier unit here already. I lose track of all these things. Okay, so I just need 1 then. So we have 6 units of artillery, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Meanwhile, we could strike at Vilnius and try and take this army out. It is a free and easy win. I'll come back to that. That's not a priority. Okay, I think there actually might be a way for us to see. Oh, nice. We've got a trade with them. Cool. There might be a way to see if France has military access. Let's have a look. Can you ask them to cancel military access? Okay, I thought you could ask them. If you could ask them to cancel it, that means that they would. Oh no, France is at war. Oh, France is completely at war with them. That's not good. They've actually declared war. I didn't expect that. These guys can reach Paris. We might be on, chaps. This might be about to happen. Can this army reach the Spanish army? It can. Oh my goodness. We actually might be about to cook. Okay, so what I'm thinking, Blucher, because he's got the best army by far, is going to strike at Paris because they've got an amazing army. Whilst that happens, he's besieging that. Muffling will attack the Spanish and force them to strategically withdraw away from Paris, leaving Blucher open to attack Paris itself. This is very exciting. So exciting, I'm going to save the game. Right. And we have this army here. I might bring this up. Might as well go all in on this because it's now whenever we take Paris, I don't think they're going to be able to take it back. And it will stop Napoleon spawning in Paris. I've got this army here. I could even raise something to sell over there. It would be a good idea to try and actually knock out France from this war. Because, well, I don't need to explain that. This army still needs a bit of healing. It did take on Napoleon, but not too much. Anyway, I think we should try this. So, I will first move this army to here. I'm going to quick save this because I'm aware that if we could get intercepted if they think the odds are good. And I'm just moving one army up. I don't know if this is going to work, but... Okay, they didn't intercept. That's okay, we've got a rando cannon there. Okay, where is that cannon? Oh, here. Fine. I mean, a cannon reinforcing is actually the worst thing they can have reinforcing because it's so slow. I think it's a... Yeah, it's a 6-pounder without horse, so it's going to be slow. There's the Musée Napoleon. Okay. Now, what's good is this army didn't reinforce. I was kind of worried that this army would be able to reach, but it cannot. I'm just conscious. I feel like there's another army we had. The enemy had another... Oh, there. Yeah. I remember an army under a guy called Davout, just because that's the name of a marshal in the last episode, but it was this. I thought it was like some big wandering stack somewhere. Okay, we're in trouble though, because these guys, with his young guard, are actually heading into our heartland. But we can't let that distract us from taking Paris. If we take Paris, that's going to be good. So... and since they are at war with Brittany, I'm just going to hang on to it if we take it. Okay, okay. First phase of the plan, we need to attack the Spanish. This is a very experienced army. This was Louis Ferdinand's army. God rest his soul. But he got stabbed by someone. So he was not here to reunite at last with Blucher. This falls to von Muffling. This is quite a good army. They've really fixed up their morale, the Spanish. Raimundo Flores, the great Raimundo, is going to help defeat them. It is almost tempting to have a great big standoff, like two armies against two of them, like a Franco-Spanish boss fight from Paris. But that isn't actually how it would really work. They would just drip feed him one at a time. It wouldn't be very climatic. If it was like a twin battle or something like that, I'd probably try it. But this is just much easier. This makes more sense otherwise. Because otherwise, yeah, we're just going to be drip feeding units in one at a time. It's not very exciting. And it'll go on forever. So we're going to do... Well, this is twin battles. You can imagine, this is all the battle for Paris. You can imagine... If you imagine this is like one big wide battle, imagine these are going on simultaneously. Imagine von Muffling is on his flank dealing with the Spanish, and Blucher is on his flank dealing with Paris. Think of it like that. That's how I'm going to think of it. It's one big battle for Paris going on simultaneously. Let's do this. Because otherwise, Blucher wouldn't be able to reach over with his reinforcements. If, you know, you can imagine that in a pinch, he can deploy his men to the west flank to go and reinforce us, if he absolutely had to. But this is the first battle we have to do, because otherwise the battle for Paris is going to be really difficult. Okay, not terrible ground, I must say. Nice and flat. I'm trying to move my men back. Oh, we've been given a really thin zone again. What is this game's obsession with these really thin deployment zones? Okay. That's not bad either. There's all a slight slope in front of us, so I'm not too worried about long range. I'm just thinking about short range. When the enemy comes into range, can we canister the hell out of them? And I think with that, we can. Now I'll put about 3 units in the middle there. This is good. France may have screwed up here. They should have kept all those men around Paris, because that would have bought them a lot of time. So I would have definitely waited until we were at full strength to strike. But fortunately they did do that. And I will capitalise, because we must be merciless. And I really wanted Blucher to be the one to go for Paris in the end. Historically, Blucher was such a zealot in his war against France. I think the capture of Berlin just like broke something in him. And he absolutely had it in for the French after that and wanted nothing but revenge. So, obviously Berlin, we've managed to avoid that falling in this campaign. But even still, just imagine that Blucher's just a zealot in this war. And not least because he's our only he's our special general with, you know, the immortal status and all that kind of stuff. And a special portrait, it just feels right. Anyway, that's Blucher's battle will be later. Right now we have von Muffling dealing with a Spanish army here, just outside Paris. Oh, smash that building. So we have to imagine right now the gunfire of Blucher's battle is going on somewhere over here. Or over there, wherever. Ooh. I think in this alternative timeline as well, it seems like someone's gotten in charge of the Spanish military and turned them into quite an effective fighting force. They've clearly implemented some military reforms, because normally they're kind of pushovers, but in this campaign they've been a very generous ally to France. There's no doubt about that. They've really come to their aid a lot in France, and they've put up some good fights. I think it could be very hard difficulty has buffed up their morale, because normally I think their morale is pretty rubbish. So I think, you know, being on very hard bumps them up, let's say 4 points. That's a rough guess. Which means that overall they have been a tough contender. But, you know, we can headcanon it that they have had some Napoleonic reforms that has modernised their army and fighting style. Oh wow, that's a very grouped together unit. We need to go for that. And of course we're going to miss every shot. Yay, we did. Hooray. Ooh, got one shot there, good. We want these guys, yeah, I'm going to have them fire one. I'm not actually going to try and bait their cavalry out of an attack this time. I'm going to wait. I'm going to deal with their infantry first. Alright, let's start getting ready. Not quite. Okay. Oh, bugger. Didn't mean to do that, but...
A glorious victory, sir! It's soon to be yours!
This game does that. It does it really early on in the battle for some reason. It will tell you that, you know, you haven't really hurt each other yet, and they're like, glorious victories. Oh, it's soon to be yours. I think... I admire your optimism, but let's be real. Come on, guys. Even at this range. Come on, you should be able to get it. Good. I was worried that they'd be able to outrange us, but they have marched too close. Fortunately, they didn't quite enter my canister range, so I couldn't support them with those. But this is a nice killing zone. We've got a nice flank ground. In fact, the slope down, slightly down the slope, almost gives us an easier target. It just makes them so visible for us, I think. Alright, Raimondo, let's see what you can do. This has turned out to be a big episode, guys. We're fighting for Paris itself. I can't quite believe it. Oh, I think that tree's in the way. This game treats obstacles very seriously. Here they come. I think their cheering means that they're going in for a melee strike, so brace yourselves, guys. On this flank they're not charging in yet. Yeah. Oh boy. Again, they're suicidally obsessed with taking out my cannons. Make it make sense. That was very close. Their morale was impressing me there. But half their strength in like a few seconds. And they were still like, nah, we're fine. What are you worried about? Oh, the general himself has come up. Must be important. Right, we've got some shots going on over here. And some Cazadors firing on us over there. Not on my watch. Let's go down. Oh! Nice try. These guys are taking their time, so I'm going to send one unit up on its own. Oh, bugger. They've split me in two, haven't they? Yeah, that was actually very smart. They drained my cavalry away and then sent the cavalry in. Now I've lost my cannons. I tell you, they're obsessed with taking out artillery in this game. It's so strange. But whatever. I mean, now they've got their cavalry running down pointless units, so I'm not too upset. Let's keep taking this out. Should be able to take this out. Always need to reload when I'm getting attacked. Always count on that. Okay, let's turn this around, try and save our cannons.
Our men are running.
What? Oh, right, the artillery, yeah. Oh man, they're dead. 4 men left. That's a shame, they've got a lot of experience. They're so obsessed with taking out cannons. Make it make sense, guys. Why do you think they do it? Because now look, they're just completely exposed. What's your experience? Do they tend to leave your artillery alone? Is it just me? Oh, should have formed a square. I'm sure we'll be fine, but yeah, I should have formed a square. Oh, now I forgot to use these guys as well. Let's send them into melee now. Oh, my dragoons got absolutely demolished by the Cazadors. We're lucky we got through that one. I think a lot of it might have been friendly fire though, looking at this clump here. But that's fine, it was all worth it to get rid of it. So that's all gone. What should we do now? Let's go get the general. Okay. I'm not sending in the general. He always dies for me. That's gone. Excellent. We're mopping up on this flank now. Loss of the artillery ended up not being a big deal. Right, you guys. Round shot. Those. Hang on over here. Yeah, I'm going to go after their general. This is good. They're turning their men away from my line. So everything's going really well now. Let's have them run. I guarantee as soon as we get on this cannon unit again, they're going to charge into us. They're going to get cannons on the brain. Alright, reinforcements, that would be Blucher, obviously. You can imagine Blucher is now beginning his battle or something like that. Over in the east of Paris. Oh man, he's actually got reserves, that's impressive. I probably shouldn't have sent my men after the Spanish general. It's too late now, I've done it. I'm not doing a very good job of killing him. It's getting a lot of our men killed though. I think they're oohing and ahhing about charging in. Yeah, now they... Yeah, okay, we need to pull back. Our general staff is tough. Normally they're not, but today they're having no problem holding off my infantry, my cavalry. Yeah, and my men are fleeing. What happened there? It was just really strong. Oh, look, I told you they'd go off for my cannons. It's just such an easy exploit. Like, if you want to take pressure off your line, just put a cannon unit in. It's such an easy exploit, but it does make the game a bit easy. Alright, they're off. There we go. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Alright, who's this? Oh, this is Blucher. Alright, I'm not risking Blucher's life. I'm not risking any of his men either, because look, Chevaudy free. It's a nice little trap that I'm not going to fall for. Alright. Do I try run after them? Is it worth it? I might hit the Chevaudy free. I just got to be careful. That's it. Yeah, we should be able to go. If we attack from this side, we should be okay. And then I'll sort of, at the last bit, go like that. And it also avoided their round shot, so that's good.
Cañón listo, señor.
Cañón listo, señor.
Artillería! The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Excelente. Muy bien. Good. They're done. Let's go. Get that, General. Let's go. Look, they've put there. That's nah. That's too dangerous. I can get my artillery behind them, just to make them tense up. Right, so far this battle went very well. Very well indeed. Cannons are easily replaceable at this point, because if we take Paris we can just replace them in 3 turns.
We have killed their generals.
Excellent.
Sir. Now they must break.
Another easy win for us there. I'm going to just sort of walk into them from this side.
Cañón listo, señor.
Like that. Because I want to avoid the Chevaudy free.
Artillería! Señor!
Cañón listo, señor. Cañón listo, señor.
Oh, let's do some canister. Let's see it from this side. Nice. That worked. A treat. Oh, I think we did end up running through it. Oh no, I think we're okay. We managed to avoid it. Now I'm going to finish off their artillery before we end the battle. Ah, no, nice try. They're trying to make me run through the Chevrolet 3. Not going to happen. There we go. Oh, look, they're really trying. They're leading their units through the Chevrolet 3. Ah! But it won't work, I'm afraid. Let's get them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that worked. That worked very well. I didn't see that one. Alright, let's get the last of that one. Look, they keep going back to the Chevrolet 3. The pathfinding keeps... It's clever. Oh yeah, I'm going to quit there. Wonderful. The first battle is a victory like no other. Okay, we did end up losing a cannon. Literally no big deal because we can get a new one in Paris. So it's not a problem. Alright. Ah, the Spanish are still in range. We're going to have to do another battle to get rid of them. Okay, fine. That's a bit annoying. Hopefully this army can't reinforce, otherwise the plan is not working at all. Good. Oh, that was lucky. Alright, so we want to take this out. I reckon just another... I'm not going to auto-resolve because it means Blucher will also get damaged. We don't want that. Right, in terms of the chronology, Blucher's battle is still happening. This army is chasing this one. He's letting him retreat. They're on the hot pursuit. I should still have a full complement of cannons in each unit. Because I think 18 men is still up to around 4, so that's, yeah, that's all fine. Wonderful. Well, that battle went very well indeed. And it's good as well. I'm just going to keep putting my cannons up like this because it makes them bold enough to charge into my line every time. Which means that we can just mop them up. It's such an easy exploit putting your artillery on the line like this. Because they're just suicidally obsessed with going after them. And it just makes an easy win every time. Okay, so, I'm going to line up like this. It's one simple trick. And I'm going to keep muffling behind this hill. Oh no, there's no artillery in this arm. Oh, there's one unit. Okay. I think as long as I keep him on this slope, there, he should be safe. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, Blucher, I appreciate the eagerness, but no.
A glorious victory, sir.
Oh, they already took out one of my
soon
cannons.
To be yours.
Swines. So yeah, we have to fight this one ourselves because otherwise they're just going to get an inordinate amount of casualties on us, which we don't want. Oh, taking out 2 of our cannons. They're firing well today. Good thing we put our general behind the slope, because if they went for him instead, they could have got him with this accuracy. Right, let's go send a cavalry unit to just go get it. I think these guys start firing canister now. These guys, not yet.
Mittlere Kanone!
We need to take out the casual doors because they can see us, but we can't see them.
Pfünder bereit!
Inaccurate.
12 Pfünder bereit!
Oh, very inaccurate today. Oh, they're out of range. Right, okay, that's annoying. They're just hovering outside our range of all our cannons. Now I will take out the artillery and smote its ruin up on that mountainside. The artillery is dead, so I'm going to change targets. Oh wow, that was psychic of them. Look, they saw that coming. Turned around. Alright, fine, pull the cavalry back then, because they're not going to be able to win that. Because look, they're already red.
Our men are running, sir!
Damn, that was very good. Yeah, that was an amazing move. It's always the little armies you've got to be careful of. It's always the little armies. You know, properly panicked. I think that actually might run off the entire battlefield at this rate. Yeah. That was a really good move. It completely scared the horses. Yeah, it's gone. The unit's gone. They're gone now. Right, good. Just this unit now. I think most of these units are small enough that we don't need to run them down to destroy them. I think we've seen the last of these guys, to be honest. Heroic victory, well, you say so. Right. Very good result. Yeah, we meant 20 men remaining, that's them dead. Off they go. Right, this army, I'm just going to... Well, first... Ooh. You got a few traits for that. Good man. Can't wait for him to get stabbed by some nobody. Okay, he's still within range. That was what I wanted to check. So, what we're going to do is... I'm going to put... What's the best thing to do? I'm just trying to decide what order I might want reinforcements in. I feel like it's probably infantry I want. So I'll have a mix of that first. I'm going to put artillery last. I don't think that's going to come in handy today. These units are small. I'm not so concerned about them joining the battle. I think that's a decent order. Or mix of cavalry and infantry coming in, then the general. I'm not going to risk Blucher's life today unless I absolutely have to. You've seen my luck with my generals. So it's only going to be at the absolute end of all need I'm going to commit him. This is a good level of reinforcement, I think. We'll have some cavalry to just come running in and plug a gap if we need to, whilst some infantry can come in. Then more cavalry to come in and plug a gap, then more infantry. Holy moly, this is happening. Okay. I think we have this battle just because of the sheer number of reinforcements, but I'm not going to count my chickens. I'm not going to even though I could demand a surrender, I wouldn't demand it. I want to destroy this. If we destroy these units, they're not coming back into the game. That's it. Because they've got nowhere else to recruit these. What a climatic last battle this will be for Paris. Well, not last battle, but boss battle. 5,000 of the Grand Armée's finest. Every unit is a winner in this. Chasseurs and Cheval need no introduction. Then we've got Guard Chasseurs à Cheval. We've got the boss version of them. My god. That's going to be horrible. Grenadiers à Cheval. 12 pounders. Young Guard galore. Old Guard. I suppose the only climax would have been if... The only way to make it more of a climax is if Napoleon was in command. But I think we should count our lucky stars that he's not. What are the odds are going to give us an absolute awful battlefield deployment zone? Just hills everywhere. Let's see. Sorry about that. I don't know what that noise was. Yeah, they've given us another hill. Very hard difficulty does give you some awful battlefields as well. I can barely see. No, so there's no point, again, focusing on long range. There's no way we can see the enemy. So what we'll do is we'll focus on setting up short range. Like this. That's plenty of scope on either side. There. Look at this experienced knights, as high as it gets, I think. Compare that to a level 3. Yeah, look at the reloading skill of that, the morale, the accuracy, reloading skill, yeah. That is good. That's why you kind of want to keep units alive. Once you get the units that you want in an army, it's worth trying to keep alive. Units will inevitably die. Can't help that, it's war. But the ones you can keep alive, it's worth it. Right, I'm going to put only my best in the middle here. Mind you, the other reason I wanted Blucher to do this battle is because he also has almost entirely elite units. So I feel like he's the man for this job. And I might actually put this elite corps over here, because I think this is where more of their army is. Put these guys along there. I'll put these guys along. Get out of the way. Go along there. Nice. I will probably hop these guys back a bit once battle starts. Especially Blucher, but right now I haven't got space. Right, back. Selection in this game is a bit delayed. It's alright when you're not in a hurry, but when you are pressing for time, like it's a crucial juncture of the battle and you can't select the unit you want. It does get annoying. Now, fortunately, these buildings do keep us safe from their artillery too, so I'm fine with that. They've almost certainly got, yeah, defences. Yeah, they've got plenty. Right, let's have a little look at what they've got. There's the chasseurs, the guard chasseurs, a mix of the normal chasseurs. Red coats, bearskin caps. Yeah, you can't fault French uniforms. Young guard. What else is there to see? Young guard, chasseurs, more young guard. Young guard, grenadiers. Ling the brave. The old guard are over here. There they are. Best of the best. I wonder how actually they're meant to be taller than most soldiers. No, I don't think they are. That's just for flavour. But yeah, they were picked to be like the biggest and strongest. But yeah. Anyway, Grenadiers à Cheval. Look at that, basically old guard on horseback. Yeah. This is as good as army as you're going to see, ladies and gentlemen, in this game. It's up to us to beat it. Let's see if we can take out some of this elite cavalry nice and early. Come on. Come on. Even elite units die to round shot. It is inevitable. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! We need these easy kills. Alrighty, what's going to happen now? Their army looks bigger than ours, even though we've got the same number of units. Thank goodness we have reinforcements, so I can see this getting very, very bloody. Guard, yes, go after the guard chasseurs, that's more important. Oh, yeah. Who has the general? The grenadiers. Yeah, the first horse guards, that would make sense. Bosh. That's good stuff. Yeah, we want to take out. If these are like the boss version of chasseurs, I don't want to know what they're like in combat, and I don't want to find out. But I think we're about to. Here we go. Oh, no. Okay. That fooled our cavalry, our cannons there. I'm going to do a barrage. Come on, guys, come on! How did you not get a single hit there? They all went over their heads. I've got my cuirassiers on this flank. I've preempted that they will try and flank with their good stuff. So I'm kind of ready for that. That's what I was hoping to avoid. Yeah, okay, I'm changing targets. For some reason, I just can't hit these guys. So, fortunately, this hill is giving us quite a bit of cover. Ooh, friendly fire! Stop, 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 stop. We're firing right into our own men there. That's the downside of squares. Your units are so stupid and we're fired into it. And these are just musketeers, so I'm not too sad about these guys getting a bit bloodied, because they're my lightest unit. Waiting for them to charge in so we can actually kill them. I don't think they have too much ammunition. Look, that's what I meant. They killed 100 men in the blink of an eye. Gosh, and they're so hard to shoot back because your men will keep shifting around, and they're waiting for us to come out of square. As soon as we come out of square, that's when they'll charge him. I guarantee it. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to charge my cuirassiers. My cuirassiers should be a match for them. They're the finest cavalry in Europe and the worst led. That may be. That may be. But we'll match them with our cuirassiers. Right, cuirassiers so far losing. Winning decisively, chasseurs à cheval. Oh well, we'll just stick with it. I think we're doing alright now. Just 10 men just suddenly died. But God, we're getting cut to shreds by these guys. Their morale is going to be top notch as well, you just know it. Right, with these normal chasseurs. Alright, let's get rid of these. Good, they're gone. One unit down. First blood to Blucher. I just can't get through these guys. I think they're going to make mincemeat of the cuirassiers. Mincing us. Even though you know we still have more men than them, they're killing us at a much faster rate. I can't kill them. They're not fleeing. Oh, thank goodness. That cost an nearly more than half my cuirassiers just to get rid of one light cavalry unit. That is nuts. That is what you're dealing with on very hard with the French. They are unstoppably tough. And I know, like I said, I wasn't going to come out of square and shoot back, because as we've seen before, that's when they charge it. Alright, it's 2 cavalry units gone now. Let's fire into this blob here. Let's have all our units fire into that blob.
Souriez, vous n'êtes pas encore mort.
Oh. Oh, they're coming. Oh, this is the enemy. Oh boy. Okay, right. Torpedoes there, quite quick. Let's go intercept them. Why not? Where are they? Yeah, we can go get that. Let's just go get rid of those before they do anything at all. Literally no harm in it. They're too far away for the enemy to cover it. this battle, I think I will try and bait out the cavalry. I think a combination of infantry and cavalry coming at the same time would be far too much. Kind of far now. There's something wrong with my artillery today. They're just not getting the hits that they should be getting. Don't let them get to my guns. Come on. Yeah, they got one of them. And they got that one somehow. Must have been a straight horse. Guys, got the cannon. No, don't stand down. Oh, great, standing in front of the cannons. That was smart. Well done, guys. Right, let's go back. At least we're taking out another cavalry unit. That's good. How we did this flank? I think we're taking that cannon. Yeah, good. But oh no, it didn't take. I thought it took 48 men somehow, but it's just a little damaged. So, what are we going to do? I think we just need to keep waiting their next move. Maybe we can bait the Lancers out next. The odds bar hasn't shifted a bit, despite taking all those units out. France are rightly confident enough to win this battle, even with what's left, so good as their army. Right, these guys, we definitely form a square now, because Lancers are melee, purely melee. So let's get a square up. I think we should be able to hold that off fine. Right, let's change target. They're really going for it. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down! There we go. Their morale is insane. They just do not care. Alright, that's another unit gone. Another one bites the dust. Now let's fire on the horse guards while they're in range. Let's get some good kills here. Die! Should be in range. Yes! Any kills is good. Any kill will do. Well, the Lancers are back, but they're not. They were. Let's fire in front of them instead. See if that helps. Hey! Oh, we got the general too. That was a good shot. So long, Mr. Durand. Philip Durand. Philip. And yet the odds bar shifted more in their favour. As if they're saying, good, you got rid of our weak peripheral units. Now we can get you with our elite stuff. Okay. Some mortars would be nice here, but I haven't got any. This is Blimmin' Hill. There's just always a hill in these battles, isn't there? I think we best wait. I think they're going to attack us at some point. I think our constantly taking out their cavalry has caused them to keep needing to rearrange their units. But they can't do that forever. And then eventually they'll come onto us, and that's when we're given the old razzle-dazzle with a canister. We must get this Chateau Leger unit off the board. Just get rid of it. I just don't want it alive anymore. 3rd Lancers. One of their original Lancer units. And it's gone. That's definitely gone. And the great thing is, well, if we do manage to hack through all of this stuff, all these elite units immediately die. So we don't have to do another battle. And it's going to be an absolute TPK. And I think they're actually starting to come on now. Which is nice. Alright. Grenadiers à cheval are coming on. Can't let them win. Get ready, guys. Hold fire. Canister. No, I told you to... What are you doing? I told you to stop, you morons. Now, fire. Let's deal with this elite unit now. Let's do it. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! Yes! It's broken. Excellent. And they're not coming back. No way. Oh, that was good. That was really good. I think that's all their cavalry gone. Excellent. Excellent. But it has meant that they're doing another reorganisation, so it's going to take a little while. Could try sending... I might send my cuirassiers to go get the cannons, actually, because they're the most battered. So if I'm going to risk anyone on this mission, it should be a battered unit. I really want Blucher to survive this battle. Whatever happens. I really want him to be the first man to march through the Arc de Triomphe. Which actually hasn't been built. That is actually a building in this game, and I don't think France have built it yet. Right, let's go get this artillery. Just keep getting 3 kills. Look, the odds bar still hasn't really shifted. So elite are they? Right, these guys will turn around, but it's too late for these cannons now.
Monsieur! Batterie au rapport! Artillerie! Batterie au rapport!
No, they don't care. Well, fine. We'll steal these cannons from under them. Take the friendly fire on their own men as well. Whoa, did you see that rate of fire? That was insane. Alright, let's get out of here before we...
Our men are running, sir!
Alright, we may see that unit again, we may not. But like I said, if we take Paris, we should be able to get another one if they do die properly. It was worth, therefore, sending a depleted unit. Because, yeah, it was dangerous. I think that's a fair conversion. We've taken out 2 cannons for a depleted cavalry unit. That was a very fair trade. Would have been a perfect trade if we didn't lose the cavalry unit, but we cannot complain with that result. And look, now that they've lost all their cavalry and their cannons, they're coming on. This is very good. Now we should hopefully have a lot of fun blasting them away with our canister. But let's not forget what we're up against here, guys. We're up against Young Guard galore. And Grenadiers. And the Old Guard. Taking the village. We can't hold them any longer. Soon an engagement will come. The city's in ruins. Got some chasseurs here. That's quite a good target. Let's go for that. Right. Oh, yep. Just about to say. Oh, perfect. They're coming in from behind. Good. I'm going to put this assault unit on this flank because we need more replacement cavalry. That's good to know that they're coming in from this side. With that cuirassier unit running off, that means there's space for another. But you see what I mean about like why it was actually better to do it like this? Because it would have felt climatic to have both the armies fighting simultaneously, but it would have been drip fed in. There's a hard cap of 20 units on the battlefield in this game. You can't go over it for each side, and it would have been just a drip feed, and it wouldn't have been very exciting. We're imagining twin battles here, so the Spanish have been routed somewhere in this, or the battle is still raging on this side of the battle somewhere, if you imagine. And now that the Spanish are being beaten back, we can now move some of our reserves over to this flank, like it's happening. But I mean, you just got to use your imagination. You know what I mean? That's what I used to do as a kid. My imagination used to run wild with these battles. I used to give like in my head, like my generals have all sorts of characteristics, and you know, I used to tell a little story with my campaigns. I sort of still do that. Right, these shouldn't be too hard on their own. Oh wow, they're coming on quite close. I'm not close enough for razzle dazzle yet. Why are we taking so many more casualties than they are every day? What are you going to do? This is why we need canister, because our normal infantry, even our best, can't match their rate of fire. There's the old guard's tired. They inspire nearby units, and the young guard's going to inspire them. They're all inspiring each other, so their morale is going to be through the roof. I can't remember if they like frighten nearby enemies. They might do. I can't remember if that's a thing in this game.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Soon to be yours. Oh, the odds bar starting to see sense. But we've still got a lot of blood to shed before this battle's over. Right, I'm going to start barraging the old guard. Crucial juncture now. Oh, that was good. More of that, please. I haven't got any more barrages left. I use them all on the cavalry. The morale hasn't. Oh, it has budged. Okay. Will the old guard break? Can we make them break? Meanwhile, on this flank, it just turns, face the young guard over here. It's such an elite army. I've never seen anything like it. Look at this. They're so inspired to keep fighting. It's unreal. Oh, they're broken! The old guard are broken! Now, Maitland! Now, Siegfried! Now's your time! Right, there's no doubt in my mind they're going to reach my cannons now. But they've done their job. They've got the old guard to rout. Taken a lot of elite units with them. If they hesitate like this, we might actually get them to rout before they hit us, but... One more volley! Yeah, 2 more volleys! Come on! Got one more in you? No. Alright. Let's pull back. I've got my cavalry waiting to pounce on these guys. Oh, yes, you beautiful. Yes! That was a result. And they're probably broken, so they're not coming back. Meanwhile, on this flank, we just need to charge into them. They've actually gotten around us. That is impressive. Let's sandwich these guys. I'm going to turn around, fire on them. Meanwhile, here, let's deal with this young guard unit, barrage them. Yeah, I think we've got this. That's chasseurs, so I think our cavalry will be okay. Let's flank, yeah, get up here. These are foot guards that we have fighting on this flank, so I think... Oh, that's a young guard unit, we need to be careful. But, that's a young guard, but yeah, our men are just... I think they're tough enough to hold this off. Grenadiers versus foot guards. Excellent. I don't want to fire too many volleys, because friendly fire is very much a thing. They're off. They're off. Yes. Oh, the old guard are back for one more. I've got the chasseurs to break, so I'm going to charge up the young guard on this side. Let's line up here. I won't fire at will just yet, because these guys are still fighting. But if we hit these guys in the rear, with the odds bar and their general dead and everything, it might get them to actually break. Oh, we just run in. Let's go. Right, where's the old guard gone? There it is. You have the honour. The 5th foot guards have the honour of finishing them off. Dang it. Their range is just good enough to avoid us. Let's get rid of these guys. Come on. These guys are just fine purely... fine both ammunition types. We're doing this battle quite well, I must say. I thought we'd be like desperately calling in reinforcement after reinforcement. But Blucher's army has mostly done it itself. First Light Foot Chasseurs, this is one of their starting units here. About to engage. Oh, whoa, someone's moving. Why? Don't do that. You stay there. Get in your guns and you fire that canister. Right. Right. Swipe. Swipe, swipe. Look at that canister just tearing through them. They're grouped together, so it's a nice target. Nice, they're off. That just leaves their guns, which can we charge them? Are they chevaudy freed up? I think we're fine. Oh, they're broken. That's it. Paris has fallen. We've done it. Blucher has done it. I'm immediately ending the battle. Heroic victory. Well done, Blucher. Well done. Wow. The great battle for France is over. The Franco-Spanish alliance has been broken at the walls of Paris. That is good. I'm actually... Sacking it would present a lot of money. I know that is... Oh, I actually can't resist that. But it's just how am I going to like fix up and things. It's going to be... It will feel good. But look at the public order as well. I'm actually just going to occupy it. I know, it's a bit anticlimactic. And that's probably... Blucher would probably have sacked the place dry. But look at this replenishment. I need this right now. And I'm going to march this army just a little closer. And we're going to get you, my friend. You unit of 12 pounder. Oh yeah, no, can't yet. It's damaged. That will have crippled France. Plus 2 happiness in all your regions as well, so that should apply to us. Although, mind you, yeah, it needs to be in your home region. Fair, okay. So, maybe not. And Cleves now want to pay tax. That's good. Marseille can pay tax as well. That's improved our income considerably. And it's given us a university with which to do some research. Hell yeah. I think modern rifles might be quite good. I don't care about Schützen. No, actually, I thought it might have some effect on accuracy. Maybe standardized artillery. Yeah, let's go for that. They're probably going to raid the university straight away. But yes, that's actually, and it's given us line of sight across the entire region. We see everything that they have now, and I've got to say, it ain't much. It's not very much. It's not very much at all. It's just this army is a bugger. Don't quite know what we're going to do about that. But at the same time, it's only going to take a Bourbon region first before it gets to us. So there is time to catch up or do something. It's not an immediate worry. But that's it. That's Paris fallen. They're really, really, really not going to like that. That's really going to hurt them. I mean, look, if I go to them now, wealth meager, power mighty, because yeah, they've still got a lot of men on the board, but they're poor now, and they've got no military regions now. They're basically out of the game, and I'm going to extinguish them. I'm going to probably take Corsica with a single boat here. We also need to take Toulouse, and then once that's done, it's good night. And Spain's not at war with them either, so that's good. Oh, Brittany, we can trade with them. Good. How much is that worth? I really need to wrap this episode up, but I just want to see how much that's worth. 394. Pretty box standard trade route. Okay, well, wow, what an episode. I'd love to talk about that more and debrief and everything, but I'm really running out of time. I don't want to hang on to this forever because it makes it look really expansionist, but at the same time we are kind of at war with everyone who we're going to be at war with. What I want to do now is probably use this army to take Vilnius and then hold the Russians around about here, I think, until we get our victory objectives all sorted out. I don't think there's any point now really pushing into there unless they really open themselves up. It's just a holding action over here in the east. Meanwhile, in the west, we're just going to fix up our armies. We need to deal with this army there, completely make Bourbon France, and then we'll move on our victory objectives. So don't miss any of it, guys. I will catch the next one. Take care.